PL, he can always just doppelganger. And if the PL has a defusal, Anti-Mage engaging onto him and then forcing the doppelganger can actually get him killed. You can purge him and he loses all his mana before Blink is off cooldown again. In addition to that, the weakness of AM here is, if you look over Virtus Pro's lineup, they actually have the potential to push towers really early on. They have Viper and Dazzle and the Sigil. And AM, he has no good target when the fight breaks out. There's no good Mana Void target, which is usually what we see. Again, I mentioned it a lot, but I feel like the team that uses Anti-Mage the best are either LGD or Team Secret. They pick it when there's a good use for Mana Void, because that's how Anti-Mage without farm can be relevant in a team fight. There's no target. Crystal Maiden still doesn't actually have that high of a mana pool when you look at it. So I feel like it's going to be really tricky here for Empire to make use of their Anti-Mage. If VP get off to a good start, this could be very one-sided when they start pushing towers. They also have no wave clear. They have Scream of Pain.
The lanes are also really hard for, like, Anti-Mage, his lane support is Disruptor. I mean,
yes,
Tusk, they could potentially lane like maybe Tusk plus Dazzle, like what EG did in one of the games, Sand King plus Dazzle to pressure the opponent's carry, and that might be something Virtus Pro is thinking about. Lane-wise, I think Empire are having a tough lanes in all their cores. Their lanes are really hard.
I was kind of hoping that Crystal Maiden would have been a Coddle instead, but works good with PL, and if they needed the mana, they could have got it from him. But Crystal Maiden has been extremely popular here. I know at the start I said Naga was one that surprised me, but Crystal Maiden, she's 12-4 right now, coming into today. I don't know if she was picked up at all, but that's the
really
top performer.
That's a crazy high.
Credit a lot of it to FNG. He'd been playing a ton of it. Puppy's been playing a lot on Secret.
For sure.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of work.
That's pretty impressive. Well, Sand King rounds out the lineup for Empire. Empire kind of fighting against the odds, but they need this win to stay alive for one more chance at the upper bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 2 in a best-of-3 between VP and Empire.
VP, so just imagine there's a yellow blob there. It is 1-0 to the side of Virtus Pro at the moment, going into this very important tiebreaker match between VP and Empire. And, well, it's going to be interesting to see what comes out in lanes. I mean, are we seeing aggressive stuff coming out from VP, or do you think they will just keep it on the safe?
It kind of depends. I think that VP are the style of team that would try to go aggressive, but there's also the inherent risk of, okay, if it backfires, we're going to be in really bad shape, because then Aloha Dance, no one really does anything to him for the beginning of the game, and he's going to be able to get a ton of EXP. No one's going to be zoning him. Sand King probably also farms, unless they're applying enough pressure to force Yoku out of that lane. So it is risky, but I feel like the reward is also very good. Just depends. Whatever they feel is the best move.
Of course, this level 1 engagement, if the side of Empire come any closer, is not going to be ideal for them up against a team of a Tusk. I think Empire realised that.